Hello there. All right, so now, where we left off last time, I don't recall, but I've got some piddly stuff done. Now, next, I've got the desk. That's gonna go right here, and then I have first. Before that, I'm gonna put up the LED strips, which is gonna go along up above that trim, all the way around the room. So, yep, that's what's happening next. Okay, finished installing my, Rab Pro Rack LS840. With the expansion kit comes with an extra, or a bigger slide out for a 49 key keyboard. And then it came with little monitor stands, give me a little extra room. Thought they were going to go out a little farther than that, but that's fine. Yeah, so that's done. Now all I need to do is just load it up and start putting gear in it. I'm getting really close. Alrighty, I think I'm finally finished. I still got a couple small things to do. I gotta do some trim around the outside of the garage door, and then I have to have the attic blown, some more insulation blown up there above the garage area. So, have a look around. I've got everything up on the walls, and let's see if I can, there we go, a little bit more room here. Got the lights installed, and I got some speakers in. I got the band's gonna move in here in a few weeks. I got mic set up ready for George to come in, my singer George, to come in and do some vocals for a couple other bands that they asked him to do a song for. And then, of course, I got the desk built. Pro Tools is up and running, well, partially. There we go. Yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. Looking forward to getting the band in here and seeing how everything sounds, and see if we disturb the neighbors or not. So yeah, my bass is hanging on this wall. I put some hooks up for each guitarist to come in and throw the guitar up, and I've got my personal guitar over here, plus my sword, my Spanish sword. So it's been a journey. It's let's see, I started in, I believe it was October, if not November, and it's now August 2023, or it will be tomorrow. And I'll maybe throw some more videos up of the band and stuff happening inside the studio. Alright, peace out. Hey there. I thought I'd go over and round off the whole series in a nutshell and recap the whole thing. So it started off obviously with I fixed a few things, garage door opener, hot water heater, that kind of stuff, and then moved on to the framing. I did an inner wall all the way around except towards the garage door side, which is double walled, and then of course I added a closet, which you can see here. So I started with a 2x4's width all the way around the room to keep it away from the wall. That was my gap, so it was basically roughly 1.5 inches. And then After I finished the framing, I moved on to the sheetrock, which I did 2 layers of 5/8 sheetrock all the way around the room, including the ceiling. They said that's the best way to get soundproofing. The 5/8 has fibers in it to keep it more soundproof, I guess. Also, as you can see, I double doored the room. Double doors on each side to get into the garage section, get into the house for sound dampening. And then went ahead and carpeted the walls, which I really like that. It turned out, not only does it look good, it kind of keeps the splash of sound down a little bit. I use 6x8 sheets that you find in rolls at Home Depot. You can find that in a previous video I had. I think they've gone up considerably when I priced them out, or when I bought them. And then after that, I put up some fixtures, put up my lights, I did the ceiling first, and then I put up the lights. They're decent lights, but they tend to drop their Wi-Fi a little bit, so they tend to revert back to previous setting. So they flicker a little bit here and there, especially you get a few phones in the room. You can see earlier in this video I used carpet squares to carpet the flooring. That way if anything gets damaged, I pick it up and replace it, pull it up, get it on. I have a box of spares sitting in the closet there. After I did the wood trim, I put LED strips all the way around the room. It's all set on one plug. So I got 2 ceiling plugs which are connected to one switch. I have a second lighting control at the garage door, so when we come in after a load in, I can just flick that on instead of trying to manage to get across the room, as I knew it was going to be dark or whatever in here. So yeah, it's kind of a work light kind of thing. I can change all my lights to bright white so we can see what we're doing for packing up and loading in and all that kind of stuff. And as you see here, I've added some headphone hangers. I just found these on Amazon. They're kind of put 4 in the room for the band, or actually 3, and then I have 1 on my desk. As you can see here, I added a cloud and some bass traps, and then some more wall absorption. Actually, some of the wall stuff, the stuff that's in the burlap, I made a long time ago. I put the desk together with a little bit of rack space. I have 3 8-channel interfaces, which gives me 24 tracks of recording. Then I have space in my rack for, I'm going to eventually add 500 series rack with some modules in it. Yeah, I know I'm getting a little on the technical side here, but a lot of my future videos will probably be all more technical than this construction videos. I started this project of October 22, November 22, somewhere in there, and then finally moved the band in the middle of August. What is that, 9 months? Took me to finally build this whole thing out. I'm probably not going to be taking full bands in to record unless I know the band real well, friends kind of stuff. Although I might take some vocalists to come in and just finish up their vocal if they need to. I am accepting mixes, remixes, and mastering. You can contact me to get pricing and all that kind of stuff on there. So I just want to say thank you for taking this little journey with me, and thank you for those who subscribed. And if you want to see more future videos, put some comments down below and hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. And yeah, peace out.